This is Drop Tent Media Network.
Hey, hold right there. Don't dare skip this. This is an important message. Me and my boy Albert Davis, we want to tell you about our podcast, Seriously Dad. Albert, why should they listen?
Because it's the best podcast in the world. It's by two comedians who are dads. And you know what we're talking about? Being dads. It's called Seriously Dad. Check us out on social media at Seriously Dad Podcast. And
anywhere you get your podcast, that's where we're at. We're funny. We got some great guests coming our way. We cover the topics you want to hear. Check us out.
Late Bloomers with comedians Karen Schwartz and Sandra Dawes. Welcome to the third episode of the Late Bloomers podcast, starring Karen Schwartz and Sandra Dawes, myself. Today we're going to chat about trying new things and trying to make our lives healthier. I guess it's still the beginning of the year.
Oh, yeah. New Year's resolutions, healthy decisions.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we thought, okay, what is something that we haven't tried? I mean, this may not be new for some people, but for us it is. And for a lot of people, I think it is, because I've been asking, and how many people do you know that really know about this topic?
I would say my kids more than me.
Yeah.
And I know a coworker, a couple coworkers.
Yeah, my niece.
So for me, it's been off my radar, though. It's definitely been off my radar.
Yeah.
But, I do notice it at the grocery store, and maybe we should introduce it, because I think we're really building it up.
Yeah. So, I mean, we don't know if this is, again, this is all for entertainment. So, so we don't know if it's really something that will make people healthier or not.
Right.
I mean, I understand that it has some properties, but I just, the name, I found the name, it just sounds funny. I like the name. It sounds pleasant, and it's kombucha.
Kombucha.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I feel like I wish my kids were still doing their science fair experiments, because I kind of feel like we're going to be doing like a kombucha science fair here.
Yeah.
As our podcast.
Yeah. So it's going to be fun and different and colorful too.
Yep.
Yeah. So, so I guess we're going to try 7 flavors of kombucha of different brands. Mm-hmm. And we just kind of randomly picked them, according to what seemed like interesting or, kind of
colorful,
out there, funky.
Pretty label.
Yeah.
Promises on the label. Yeah, promises on the label.
So here's what I read about kombucha, and it's all from Wikipedia. This is not in deep dive research here. Mm-hmm. But kombucha is a fermented black tea drink, and it's kind of fizzy, and they mix it with fruit juice, and apparently in the process of fermentation, some alcohols are generated. Of different strengths, and apparently it's very good for the digestive tract and the good gut bacteria, basically. And I've written that some people have told me that it's good to take after you've been taking antibiotics, because it has probiotics. So it's something that is beneficial. And again, it's like in the same idea of kimchi and all things fermented. This natural fermentation process is what creates all these benefits. And so it's available in supermarkets, and I've seen it, and we've seen it, and we're like, oh, what the hell's that? So, okay, we're going to try it. Shall we try the first one?
Sure. So I'll introduce it. This first one attracted me because it's called the Health Aid Kombucha.
Okay.
It's
the
Health
yellow
Aid.
one?
It's this first one. Yep, the yellow.
The
this
yellow
this
one.
color.
Okay.
This color here.
Yeah, my guess is that
And I'm a little concerned about its name, because it's called the Cayenne Cleanse.
Ooh.
Yeah, I already exploded a kombucha.
Yeah.
Here on our producer's
She
rug,
exploded the
so
bottle. Let's clarify.
I'm hoping nothing else explodes today.
Yeah, it hasn't been like an explosion of
producer's
digestive
studio.
nature. No.
Our
Bubbly
producer
trusts us, and there's a bathroom nearby in case something
Bubbly
happens.
probiotic tea for
I'm giving you too
happy
much
gut.
information.
for a happy gut. Well, we're gonna give this a try.
There you
Cheers.
go. We're looking very
Cheers.
scientific. with
Cheers.
our
We
glasses.
are for science.
Cheers. Okay, it's the yellow one.
Okay.
It's not going to be a shot. I mean, it's kind of vinegary, right?
It smells really weird.
Cayenne, you said?
It says cayenne.
Yeah,
Cayenne
I can
cleanse.
taste the cayenne a little bit.
I can taste the cayenne.
It's like vinegar.
It tastes like vinegar and cayenne pepper.
And cayenne pepper. And what else?
It tastes like I lost a bet. Is
It
what
has
it
some
tastes
alcohol.
like.
You imagine that this turns into a vitamin episode. Have you seen that I Love Lucy episode?
Which one?
The
vitamins?
one where she's casted for this commercial or whatever, and it's supposed
She
to
had
be
to pretend she liked
a cough syrup. Oh no, it's like a tonic. It's a vitamin thing, but it looks like it. And she starts
cayenne's
taking
like
it,
right
and
here
it
right
has a lot of alcohol, and they do many takes, and she ends up hammered. I remember.
This is. Do you feel like something right here
Yeah, it has this.
that's like unpleasant?
Yeah, as it goes down, it's like seasoning my esophagus. I don't know.
Yeah, I do. It's like a dry rub for the esophagus.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, and this is supposed to be good for you.
I mean, it's not bad, but I don't think I would take it like. I don't know if have I tried this before. Now I'm starting to think that
I'm never going to buy it again. I'm going to tell you that right now. But
Okay,
unless
so
Health Aid wants to sponsor us,
yeah. I mean, it's not bad. We just don't know enough about it, but it just you can taste
joking.
the cayenne.
All right. Yeah. Wow. Okay. What do you have over there? We should move on.
Okay, yeah. The second one is called Organic Kombucha by Brew Doctor. Tasty and fizzy probiotic tea. Strawberry Fields. So it has strawberry, hibiscus, and green tea. I'm not a big fan of hibiscus.
No, you don't just eat flowers regularly, or no?
No, hibiscus tea, even though I love
Okay.
the hibiscus. And I eat edible flowers, but not...
Okay.
Okay. Enough said. Okay, let's try it. It's just...
The berry one.
Yeah. This one is better.
It's fine.
But see, I'm like a kid.
Yeah.
And give me sweet, and I'm there.
Yeah. This one's okay. I'm okay with this one.
This one's good.
I
Actually, it kind of, the strawberry, I guess the blend negated the hibiscus, which is a good thing for me because I don't like hibiscus. My friends will know. Yeah.
I don't know if I actually like it or if I just like it because it's calming down the cayenne pepper that's in my
That's
throat.
a good point. I don't know.
But it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
No, I think I like it.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to move on to this guy.
So that's the second one. That's
Synergy
The third one.
Raw Kombucha. It's this color. The color is really neat. It's the marine greens.
It looks like very like yoga-ish, right?
It does. Now, this one has me feeling a little bit concerned
Why?
because it says that it contains 9 billion living probiotics. 9 billion.
And it says it right there.
It says it on the label. 9
See, the
billion
strawberry
with a B.
one doesn't say on the front of the label
Right.
how much it has, and
Right.
what's the probiotic content here.
Okay.
It doesn't say.
No, I'm concerned about it
just run to the
because
bathroom.
it's
man.
alive. It's alive. I mean,
Live.
I know like frat guys will like swallow a goldfish, but like
There you go.
it's alive.
I know. It's something will come out of you. I
Let's
don't know.
see what happens.
A genie.
There
I
is
don't
a
know.
pledge. There is a pledge to written on the back of here for my mother. In 1995, I began bottling my organic raw kombucha in my childhood kitchen after witnessing how much my mother Lorraine relied on it during her battle with breast cancer. Oh, now I feel like a jerk because I am.
Yeah, you should. You should.
From that moment, it became my life's purpose to honor, protect, and share the sacred beverage for you to enjoy. Peace and blessings.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got.
Let's give it a try.
I'm gonna have 9 billion.
It's green. It's a nice shade of green here.
We were talking before the podcast about dating, and I haven't really been dating, and this is gonna be the first time in a long time I've had something alive in my mouth. Cheers.
I love you, Karen.
I love you too.
I have to say, How refreshing. Don't make me spit this because that's the thing. You see, once at a
See, you're
comedy
married. You can spit if you need to. It's different for me. It's different for me. Okay.
Once at a comedy show, I said something and a guy spat. Yes, and that was the most amazingly blissful moment in comedy I ever had. And I said, "Sir, you don't know how happy you make me." Okay, let's see.
So, like, are they like sea
This is
monkeys?
not bad. This is not bad either.
But what do you mean? How is there 9 billion living things in there? Like, because I don't see, like, when you expect to see something like moving around or.
Maybe it's the bubbles. Maybe you have to count every single bubble.
That's so weird. Okay, that's inside
This
my body
one is
now.
very light, very mild.
Yeah.
I thought it would taste more like a medicine kind of thing. Maybe the color, you know,
Yeah.
like NyQuil. I don't know. No, forget it. No, I don't know what I'm
It's
talking
definitely
about.
not a typical drink color, you know, but it's.
This is not bad.
No, it's not bad.
It doesn't have a distinct. Like, what do you think
The
it tastes
flavor
like?
doesn't really remind me specifically of
Of
anything.
anything?
No. It's just like what this color should taste like.
I don't know. It's like
It says it's made with 100% pure love. There you go. There's green tea, black tea, and kiwi juice in this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there you
kiwi,
go.
Okay,
And love.
It's
So there
actually
you go.
it's actually pleasant. It's
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
All right.
The cayenne one, I feel like I could like dress my salad with it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That might not be bad.
Excuse me.
Okay.
The next one, here it is. It's called Wild Tonic Sparkling June. June. Jun. Blueberry basil. Probiotics, green tea, and honey.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if this says how many. We support bees.
There you go.
Women owned brewery.
There you go.
Okay. Keep refrigerated.
I support bees and women. So
Yes.
which one?
Bees in women? No.
Bees?
No.
No.
And women.
And
Okay.
women.
Okay.
Not in women.
Okay.
So is that this one here? This guy? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I like blueberry stuff, so
Yeah.
I'm hoping to
And
like
basil.
this.
That's fine. I mean, I've had it in
Yeah,
salads.
basil. Yeah.
Oh, it smells like honey.
It smells like a caprese salad.
You know, it smells like honey. I can taste the honey.
I definitely taste a lot of honey in this.
But somehow somehow the blend is not as good as I thought it would be. I mean, I'm not saying a lot of people might like it. It's my personal taste. more.
Yeah. I was hoping there'd be more blueberry. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it honey.
It does have a lot of honey.
It's not syrupy.
No.
Because it's kind of, it's like a vinegar like base.
Mm-hmm.
But it does taste like honey.
I'm going to pick up this guy right here. This is the Watermelon Wonder. Again, with 9 billion living prebiotics
9
in
billion.
it. 9
So either they
billion.
tell you nothing or
Right.
they tell you 9 billion.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
So we're going to try this one. So this is a watermelon one. Okay, so that
Okay.
one. Yeah, this one. And I noticed when I opened it, it really does smell like watermelon.
Oh,
Like it's
yeah,
got
I
a
love watermelon.
stronger. Yeah.
I feel like doing this. See, in Spanish, buche
Yeah.
is like this.
Okay.
So when I hear kombucha is another reason why the word is kind of, makes me think of doing that.
There's 9 billion things alive in this cup.
9
Yeah. Billion.
9 billion. Okay. I don't know.
Okay. So now I'm like over aware of my stomach. Like now I'm just thinking about,
We might burp, ladies and
well,
gentlemen.
but I'm just thinking about what's all going on in there. You know what I mean?
It's all good.
Like what's all going to happen. Okay.
It's all good.
Well, I'm going to put that there. And you
Okay.
got one over there.
Is this our last one?
There's that one and one more.
Okay, so this one is Synergy Raw Kombucha. This one says raw.
Yep.
I mean, the other ones may be raw, but but it's not on the label.
The green one, the marine one was raw.
Okay.
The marine greens. Oh, actually, the watermelon one is raw also.
Oh, I guess it's the same brand. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference is between raw and
I don't know.
yeah. I mean, it's not cooked or I don't.
This
I don't
one
know.
is called raspberry chia.
Okay.
Okay, it says here, words of enlightenment. Starve your distractions. Feed your focus. I like that. I'm very distracted. I know that. Okay, it says here, renew, rebalance, rebuild, reclaim, rekindle, recharge. I think it's this per bottle. Oh, I see. So don't worry. It's 9 billion per bottle. So we have not been, we've been having sips, so not really. Okay, so let's try this one with the chia seeds.
Okay.
And yeah, you can see the seeds
There's a lot
here.
of seeds in there.
A lot of them, yeah.
Are they seeds or are they the billions of probiotic? Like, I feel like I should have brought floss.
I think I have floss.
There you go.
We won't do that on camera. We'll reserve that for OnlyFans.
Right.
Yeah.
People have to pay for that.
So let us know. We can just floss there.
Yeah, I'll floss.
Yeah.
I have the answer to the raw kombucha.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Our producer.
Thank
did
you.
Research.
Yeah, it looks like raw kombucha it's what you guys largely are drinking, which contains the active cultures and all that kind of great stuff. But pasteurized kombucha does not contain any live active cultures, and it's not as acidic and it's not as effervescent as raw
I
kombucha.
got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we've seen some variety as far as how
Yeah.
fizzy some of them are, how acidic they taste
Yeah.
at least.
Wonder what the benefit of a pasteurized kombucha would be, though, because I feel like the whole benefit is the probiotic, like the good bacteria, and if you pasteurize the bacteria away, I'm wondering what you get out of that.
Yeah, well, it just seems like pasteurized kombucha does not contain the live cultures and everything,
Yeah.
right? But it also has a longer shelf life.
Oh,
So, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
supposed less time. And,
Yeah, some people make their own. And yeah. So this is not bad. This is pretty good.
don't you picture though the people who make their own, like also making their own jewelry and wearing like Birkenstocks? Like, don't you think that's like a whole different lifestyle?
Well, yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Because the person that I know that makes her own wears Birkenstocks.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't think she makes her own jewelry. Okay. Yeah. She might.
This one I'm a little afraid of because when we opened it, this
that
is
a
the one that
squirrel?
exploded. This is the one that exploded.
And it has a squirrel on
And
the
it's got a
bottom.
squirrel on it.
I love squirrels.
Baba's Bucha. I got it because of the name.
Yeah.
It's called Purple Rain.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how can you go wrong there? I mean, so I figured, like, after drinking this, like, I don't know, I would become like Apollonia in the motorcycle scene in Purple Rain. Like, that's all.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what else could a girl want? So I'm kind of like, I have high hopes. I have high hopes for what will happen. A lot of them promise you.
There, yes.
I feel like it's implied as a promise by being called Purple Rain.
That's right.
So there we go. All right, I'm gonna put
Yeah.
this here.
Yeah. Can't take that lightly.
No. I'm
Okay.
very serious about me.
So it's this bright red one.
Yeah.
And it's the last one. Let's see.
Baba's Bucha.
I mean, it's not very acidic.
No. But it never meant to cause you any sorrow. It never meant to cause you any pain. It only wants to see you laughing.
Purple
In the purple rain. Yeah. All right, I can say I've had kombucha now. I know people who really dig it, like who really get into this
Yeah.
and who swear by it. I have a friend at work who she's working with a personal trainer, and she looks amazing. Like, she's lost a lot of weight. She's like strong now. She's like muscular and but like fit. And I've noticed her drinking kombucha at lunchtime. I was like, maybe I should be looking into this. I wouldn't drink it for liking the way it tastes. And I think that's just fair to say after trying 7 of them.
Right.
For me, it would only be for the health benefit.
I have to say that they taste better than I thought they would taste.
Okay.
Actually, 2 of them, I have to say that I kind of liked,
Which 2 did you like?
surprisingly.
The cayenne one?
The cayenne
Yeah.
I liked. And the strawberry fields.
The first two.
The first two.
So you started strong and it was downhill from there for you,
yeah.
basically.
I mean, not downhill. No, I
mean-
shouldn't say that, but it's just that it was not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't like them. It didn't do anything. for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
But the cayenne, I still think that I would use it as a dressing. I mean, I could
A salad dressing?
drink it, but I could also use it as a salad dressing.
Right.
You know, why
Well,
not?
it's also called a cleanse.
They cleanse.
So if you want to get out of something.
If I'm dirty, yeah, that's the thing. These
mean-
cleanses, it's like I eat trash. You know, I don't go and take a bite out of the mud under the tires of my car. You know, no, I don't eat that bad. I mean, no.
I'm laughing though because here we are talking about healthy choices and drinking kombucha, but on our way here we went through the drive-through at McDonald's.
Oh well, I was not going to say that, but she's just yeah,
funny.
Yeah,
It was
we did.
funny.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, they have to have something to clean, right? If
Exactly.
there's
You gotta
anything,
make it
I
work.
guess,
Right.
It's all the processing there.
You can make this kombucha work for it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Let's see. So that
Yeah.
was the last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
It's very all these colors
I know.
really.
They are pretty.
fields
That over there.
And
yeah.
yeah, so I have to say that Miss Universe here is strawberry fields.
Mm-hmm.
First runner up is the raspberry chia.
Yeah. Okay. You like the seed one?
Yeah, and the Miss Congeniality is the cayenne pepper.
Okay. Yeah, the cayenne pepper and the kiwi one I think surprised me the most because they're just different. So they
Yeah.
weren't bad.
All right.
Yeah. Wow. So yeah, there we go. Now we know. Now we
Okay,
know.
so we tried something new.
Now we know. We
something-
tried.
Yeah.
We tried a lot of these. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good.
And here's the thing. Apparently, kombucha was introduced originally in Japan by a Korean doctor called Dr. Kombu. And cha means tea.
Okay.
And it was brought to Japan because there was an emperor that had some health issues. And I guess this doctor was famous for having this drink that somehow was good for stomach illnesses. And so that's how it ended up in Japan. That's where it started. No, I guess it started in Korea and it was, in Japan it became popular, I guess.
Yeah.
And from there, I guess it came to the West. Yeah.
So it's interesting, like when something like this is like clearly just always been around, right? And
Yes, for centuries.
right. And growing up, this was never on my radar.
No.
Never knew anything about it.
Yeah, we didn't know anything about that.
I mean, I saw my kids getting into it over the past couple of years. Like my daughters drink it.
Right.
And I'm thinking like, wow, like I look at the difference between like the way it is, what it means now to be young versus like what it was like for maybe like for us, like back then. Cause like there's just we know so much more about, I don't know, just contributions from other cultures that make their way into our neighborhood, like the neighborhood grocery store, just and stuff that becomes just part of daily life.
Yeah.
So
well,
it's
you know,
kinda neat.
now we're connected with the internet and all that,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing. Actually, when you travel places, you don't even have to buy things there anymore. You just
Yeah. Actually,
get
that's true.
acquainted or you get
Yeah.
familiarized with something and then you order it via Amazon.
Yeah,
You
you
don't
know
have
you
to
can get it-
carry
yeah.
anything home. Yeah. Well,
Except for one thing.
Yeah.
There's one thing. There is one thing. And it's so silly, but there was an episode of Letterkenny where they talked about the best potato chips. And the end of the episode, they determine the whole town, they rent out the Ukrainian hall to debate which chip is the best. And it's a great episode. But they decide on the all dressed chips, which are available in Canada, but not in the United States. And so over the summer, when I went to Canada with my daughters, I'm just glad that it wasn't a big deal getting back through customs because, like, I bought several bags. And then it was so funny. Once we got back home, I was in the local grocery store, you know, in Pennsylvania, you know, and for a limited time, Ruffles was offering all dressed chips here in the United States. Like, and it was so fun. I was like, are you kidding me? I just like literally like I was sweating driving over the border with all these chips. But they only offered them for a short time and they're gone again. So
I don't think I've tried them.
they're so good.
Or maybe I have and I have not really paid attention.
Super good.
Are they good? Do you think
good.
they're better? Yeah.
They're awesome. They're just delicious.
Yeah.
You can order them from Amazon, but they take a few months to arrive and they're overpriced because they're
Canada?
coming from so far. Yeah.
No way. Canada's not so far.
It's not so far, but because it's a food item, you kind of it gets held up at customs into way
Yeah,
longer.
really?
Yeah.
That's odd.
It's not like other stuff you can get from Amazon.
That's odd.
So
Yeah, so it's the thing with kombucha here is
and I'm not lumping chips in with healthy eating or healthy
Yeah,
decisions.
yeah.
I just
chips are potatoes.
they're potatoes.
Potatoes are
It's
not
a vegetable.
It's a starchy vegetable, I guess. I feel that we tried something
I tried some new.
new
Yep.
for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's and it's kind of healthy-ish. I don't know. I'm thinking, and I guess we'll report later. But I'm thinking that you will report later. Yeah, that this may actually make people maybe less hungry. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Because you feel you've had like a salad.
No, I don't know what I just had.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not.
I think I'm a little hyper focused though on what's going on inside my
Don't
belly.
think
I'm
about
trying
that.
not to think about it too
Now
much.
you think that you have a whole you have
Just like a little
large
just like a
population
little
of bacteria
circus
there.
of just
Yeah.
billions of
Well,
little
they're
new
good
friends.
bacteria, so
Right. Everybody says they're the good ones, but I mean,
yeah.
but they're in there. They're in there now.
Yeah.
So what am I going to do? I mean, they're there.
We put the good ones in, but we've never seen the bad ones.
No.
So I don't know. I guess we have to believe that we have some bad ones. I don't know. This is not science, like I said before. This is all for entertainment. But I think it's a good thing. There are many things that we haven't tried, and we'll continue trying from time to time. Things that are legal, of course.
Yeah.
And fun or different. And definitely, this is something that I would have never tried if I had been a kid, for instance. Well, I don't think this is for kids, but were you a picky eater when you were?
What's that?
Was it hard for you to try new things when you were?
When I was a kid, I don't know. It's hard to say. The one new thing I tried as a kid that backfired on me was Pop Rocks. Do you remember that candy?
Uh-huh.
I wanted them so bad. And we didn't buy a lot of candy and junk food when I was a kid. Like we ate pretty healthy at home. And but I was really hung up on Pop Rocks from the commercials and I just thought that they looked awesome. Mm-hmm. And I finally got a little, they came in like a little paper pouch.
Right. Like a little envelope kind of.
I was so excited. And then I just had the worst. They were alive in my mouth. Like they were moving around. There was a lot. I felt them.
Stuff.
Yeah, I felt a lot of activity inside of my face, and immediately started crying. And I was trying to gag them back out. And I just remember my dad helping me because I ran to the kitchen sink and I was just running water, and he was trying to help me flush my face just to end it, because the popping reaction, everything, I just freaked out. I completely lost my business.
Your dad must have been like, "Oh, I'm a terrible parent.
I think
that's for my kid." And
I was so annoying, begging for this candy for I don't know forever before they finally caved and got it, and then just to see it go so horribly badly, I'm sure on some level for them it had to be funny to be like, dude, she begged for that, and Yeah.
Well, I like them.
You like Pop Rocks?
I like when I was a kid, I liked strong sensations.
Okay.
I liked Pop Rocks, and I remember once I had them with soda. I think it was.
Oh yeah, so the carbonation,
and so it was like
extra intense,
fizz and the thing, and it was like too much. And then I was like, okay, enough. It's like okay. Out of my system.
No, do you remember the commercials for Life cereal where they'd say, Mikey likes it. He likes it. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Give it to Mikey. He'll eat anything. Oh, look, he likes. There was a rumor when they stopped filming the commercials with Mikey that Mikey died from eating Pop Rocks.
Oh.
Of course, I didn't hear this rumor until after my encounter with the Pop Rocks. I was like, oh my gosh, I could have died. Like, that could have been me. Now, I don't know if I haven't checked Snopes to see if that really, if anybody died from Pop Rocks.
Oh, those cereals, man.
No, I kind of feel like I need to check.
I liked very sugary cereals. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I remember my grandma would eat like all bran. And I thought, what a terrible existence.
Remember grape nuts?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Like, totally, no thank you. Like,
Yeah. Yep. No, she ate all bran, and I thought, oh no, that's really sad. Is that like old cereal when it gets old? I thought that was like the old, it's the young cereal and old cereal.
Right. Well, I mean, we just sat here drinking kombucha. Like, I feel like it promises to do, like...
And here I am sipping on the cayenne.
I mean, I feel like the older I get, I'm like,
insane?
oh, my digestion and my stomach. Like, younger kids I don't think they... I didn't think about that stuff.
Oh, no, of
when
course.
I was deciding
Of course not.
No.
And I didn't think about that until like a year ago. I mean, really, just not.
I mean, there was old people cereal, but now I feel like we have...
Yeah.
Like a drink. I have a drink next to me that says Health Aid
There you go.
on it. I mean, I used to have when I was younger, I'd have a bottle of like Mad Dog 2020 next to me, right? Right now, I have a bottle of Health Aid kombucha.
Yeah. Well, the balance, right?
I have times of
Yeah,
change.
you gotta have a balance.
Gotta have a balance.
You gotta have a balance. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And there are several things that I'm thinking I have to try. Yeah, I've never tap danced. Have you tap danced?
I have.
Yeah. See,
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't done it.
I can do a paddle roll.
Oh, see, I'm
I took tap.
yeah. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna take some
I took tap
dancing
as a kid, but also as an adult. I took tap.
Oh, as an adult.
Yeah.
Okay. It seems like fun to me.
It really is.
Yeah.
It is.
And also, it's a great way to annoy people.
It is.
Like when they make
It's
you
amazing.
wait, it's like, okay, I'll stand here, and then you start tick 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 tick
Yeah.
tick tick tick. Yeah.
Because no one ever asks you to tap dance,
No.
but when you just start tap dancing, it's for you. Like, it's fun.
Oh, really?
And I have tap shoes. Yeah, I told.
Oh, so when you start.
They're
tapping is
very
like a fine.
slippery. They're not meant just for walking around. from
Oh,
what
I
found
know,
out.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that they sell them with like it's like a little well, not a square, but like a little board
Like a practice board.
to practice so that you can do your river dancing. It's not the same.
Yeah.
I know. People are gonna say no, river dancing and tap dancing are not the same. I know, but it's kind of in the same family, sort of. I think. Yeah, in the same family of let's annoy the neighbors.
Yeah.
And I have to say that I like it for different reasons, but that's like an added bonus for a comedian.
Yeah.
As it is right now, I just take a harmonica and start playing it.
There you go.
When people make me wait. Yeah, it's portable. I don't know how to play it, which means that it's extra annoying. And
Get
yeah.
a kazoo.
Yeah.
Kazoo.
Yeah. Now, that's another thing. I said, I'm going to learn how to play it.
Mm-hmm.
I own it.
Yeah.
I've had it in my pocket for so long.
There you
I don't
go.
have it today, but
Okay.
I usually do carry it with me. Yeah. And yeah, it's really fun when you're waiting and people are annoying, and you want to annoy people and make them not have you wait so long. It works.
You just break it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that if I was a man, people would punch me. I think I get away with it.
there's a little bit of a double standard.
That's one of those lady privileges.
There are some lady privileges. It's very
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
It's me and my harmonica. Yeah.
It's a very good point.
Yeah. Yeah, and I love it, and I make full use of it. Yes, I enjoy it very much. Yes, I recommend it. Okay, so let's have the strawberry. I see that I've liked it more than you have.
What in general?
Yes.
Based on how much I still have in all my cups.
Based on, how
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm letting the billions of
I
new
think
friends
you're very concerned about
settle
it. I
in.
am not concerned about it.
I don't want to overcrowd the neighborhood all
Okay.
at once.
Okay.
I'm just kind of letting everybody
Yeah.
get settled before I
Yeah.
send in
the
guests.
ones that I'm drinking are from, actually the bottles don't say anything about the amount of
the billions?
probiotics.
Or you're drinking from the ones that don't tell you the amount.
Well, it's a coincidence that those are the ones that I kind of like the most.
Right.
you know? Yeah.
I'm sure they still have that many though. I'm not going to check it to see how many are in here. But
Maybe I shouldn't know. I don't know.
that's what's fun about this age too. I got my reading glasses and I'm holding the bottle out like 4 feet from my face.
Yeah, you need stronger, like more augmentation there or whatever. Words of habit.
This is awesome. Oh my goodness. I can't even read this. It's too funny. I'm just going to put this down. We can edit that out. I'm just going to put that down. 'Cause it's,
You know, my parents, when they were, I guess, 50s, 60s, and when they were in their 50s or 60s, of course, they wore glasses to read.
Yeah.
But I remember my mom, she had to have like large glasses. You know, that was the style for ladies. And my dad, he would just pick up any glasses. You know, and I think he had the same, he used the same strength as my mom.
okay.
And so he would
Wear
take,
ladies'
yeah,
glasses.
and actually he would go out to the store and everything. And he had these glasses like a late, you know, and he was like, what? And people would stare at him like, what's that? I'm like, well, Elton John did it.
Oh yeah, you made it work.
Yeah, I made it work. Yeah. I think I still have a picture of my dad wearing my mom's glasses. He didn't know. He just smiled like, ah.
Well,
yeah.
I just because, you know, I often do need a pair of readers.
Yeah.
So on my dating profile, I say that I would prefer to date somebody that also wears a 1.75.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause
Sometimes.
that way you have extra glasses around.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're out. You can't read the menu. You forgot yours.
Right.
If your date
Well,
has
that's very specific.
and you can just,
yeah,
you know,
that's very specific.
I really, Cinderella had a show. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like if the guy wears the same strength of reader as me, I feel like I'll know it's the one.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
sign.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. I think that's a great idea.
Because, like, I mean, I've fallen into the situation where, like, I really need a Samsung charger, but he has an Apple phone. I'm like,
You're like, no,
you know?
right there. We're not.
But I
starting
feel like
on the
if I
right-
shift
yeah.
my expectation more to the readers, I feel like,
Yep.
yeah.
Hey, that is a great idea. I
Yeah.
think that's a great idea. Yeah, that's realistic.
I think, yeah, I'm just saying.
That's realistic. There you go. It must be fun, really. Yeah. You know, I don't know. By now, you know, when I see my husband, it's like, let's go out on a date. Let's go out on a date. Let's see what's going on with. He's so busy, and I'm so busy with comedy.
Yeah.
You know. No, but it's so good. Yeah. It's so good. It's so good.
It is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, friends, we hope that you had fun with us on this ride of trying new things, specifically kombucha, several flavors of kombucha. And what have we concluded here? That, you know, it's interesting. Some of them we feel that we would use more as a salad dressing. Others, I don't know. But now we are familiar with stuff.
Right. I'm waiting to see, like, how
We
I
still
feel.
have to see.
I want to see how I feel in a little bit.
the health benefits
Yeah.
in
I
a
feel
little
like-
bit.
I feel like a time lapse on this
Yeah.
episode would have been good, or like a follow up. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
where are
Maybe.
they now? Like,
Yeah.
what happened? You know?
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah.
Maybe in 2 more episodes, you know, we'll tell you the full effects. Or maybe in the next one. Who knows? That is a true little bit. Anyway, I guess we'll see you on the next one.
Yep. Thank you for
So
joining
thanks
us.
for tuning in. So bye, Karen.
Bye, Sandra.
Hi, I'm International Man of Mystery Dan DePriel, and I'm one of the weekday comics. My friend Dave and I get paid to do comedy, believe it or not. But we're not allowed to tell all the jokes we want to tell. That's why we started this podcast. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m., where we're going to talk about the news of the day and tell a couple of jokes that we just don't feel comfortable telling on stage. Hey, we don't have careers, so who gives a weekday comics? Our podcast, where we give you the big bags of trash we were born to be and aren't allowed on the shows they pay us to do.
This has been a Drop Tent Media production.